All right, hello everyone. I just wanted to briefly talk some tournament strategy here because I've never really dedicated a video just to kind of that. And this is going to be for all tours, rookie up, into Masters. I just want to show you they put out this new ball package, and I think the ball has a lot of value. So this is May, and we haven't seen, a ball like this since Christmas time, to where it has 5 wind. And let me just show you what 5 wind does. Decreases wind effect by 55%. So that less than half your winds. So it's just something to think about. More for the future. I'm on my rookie account right now. I don't ever use these balls in rookie level, but having them moving forward is going to be very valuable. I don't even really ever use a Kingmaker in rookie, because I'd rather use a Titan. It has less wind resistance, and it's a harder ball to replace is the Kingmaker. And same with these. Like, once these are gone, these are going to be gone, and there's no real timeline on when we're going to get another wind resistance 5 ball out there. And the power's low, but that's not really something that is a huge concern to me. This ball is kind of a specialty ball. It's going to help you hole-in-one on par 3s. It's going to help you on shorter par 4s, where you can just kind of lay it in the fairway, and anytime that you want half the wind. So let's just say, hypothetically, because I think this is a great ball for expert level. That's where it's, in my opinion, has its greatest use. So the winds in expert are between 11 and 14 miles per hour. So on the low end, you're going to have a 5 mile per hour wind. The wind will go all the way down to 5 miles per hour instead of 11. Or on the high end, it might be up a little bit more to 7 miles per hour. Like a little bit under 7. So, when you're talking about taking a wind that was that high and getting it down that low, you can talk a lot more about precision and making the hole out, especially on hole-in-ones, short par 4s where you can get to short iron distance, or even the occasional long par 5 where you're not going to need to do a lot other than put it out in play. Maybe have a long iron, maybe have a sniper that's straight in, no real tight lies or anything like that. But anywhere you can get the wind down significantly and give yourself a nice chance at the hole out. Like I said, these, in my opinion, they're optimal for the expert level, but you can first start to use them maybe on a few select holes in pro. I would not recommend using these in rookie. Taking a wind from, say, a 4 mile per hour to a 2 mile per hour really doesn't have a lot of value, in my opinion. There's other options. You can hole out very easily with only needing to move 1 to 3 rings. So if you are in rookie, by all means, these are worth picking up because of that long-term factor. Like how I mentioned, these just they haven't put out a Win 5 ball at all since 2 weeks before Christmas. We're talking early December. And not knowing a real timeline on when they're going to come out again, worth stocking up on for sure. I even remember, some of those earlier packages, we didn't have the option to buy some of these later. We could have bought maybe 40, 80, but the option to even buy 250. I'm not even sure this has really ever been an opportunity for us for a Win 5 ball. So you can kind of see, this is kind of how the tournament packets are being put out. Every time that they put out a new ball, they're putting out 5 offers, and it's these same 5 offers every time. But just something to think about, especially if you're going to be playing this game for long term and want to seriously, kind of pick up some decent balls. You can kind of see, I really don't have anything too fancy here. I pick up a couple golden shots from time to time. I skipped last golden shot. Aside from that, I don't have anything fancy on this account. But, there's some long-term value, on my main account. I usually pick up some stuff. And I may or may not pick those up for this account. I just really haven't even thought about it. You can see, my bag's more set up for a rookie. I virtually keep it at this trophy count intentionally. I'm not progressing. I don't weekly play. I'm still in rookie division, and I've had this account forever. It could be 5170, and I could be completely through the game, but I'm just kind of slow playing it, and you can see kind of with my clubs what I have. No real big unlocks. One of the other things I wanted to talk about is the rookie offers. So another tournament strategy here, when you go in, let me just go ahead and open up a division here, because I only have one option. You can see if I select the other, it's grayed out. I only have the rookie option. When you're in rookie tour, you can only play rookie tournaments. And you really need to progress up in leagues in order to, but I do recommend, getting to pro as soon as possible. But I don't use this account, and I'm not trying to progress. It's just for you guys putting out guides. It's the only reason that I use this account, so I have no reason to progress it. So you see me just keeping it down low here. And one of the tournament strategies that I use, and what I also consider to be, a very useful tool, is to go into your round, and if you lose holes on purpose or don't qualify, and in rookie, you never know what the score is going to be. I've qualified as low. Well, I've seen people qualify as low as 3 under. I almost qualified 3 under, but I was patient. I waited until almost midnight, and at the very last second, I took the necessary forfeits to kind of avoid qualification. So you never really know in the rookie level, but in pro, expert, you expect at least a good 5, 6 under, 7 under to maybe sometimes get in, but all those numbers are virtually always going to not qualify. Or in rookie, they could end up qualifying you. Some guys, they enter a bracket like this and then they just don't play their round. And you could have a whole bracket full of people that do that in rookie, because you just don't know how serious the guys are about it. So you never know if you're going to qualify. But if you intentionally not qualify, which means you come in the bottom 10 places, tomorrow they're going to put out an offer. It's only going to be $1.99, and you get 500 gem, and you get there's a little bit of coins. The coins are negligible. Don't worry about those. But you also get 25 katana. So what I used to do, especially coming up, especially if I'm low on katana. In fact, let me just show you my inventory. If you are to fail to qualify intentionally, I went to the wrong one. I went to the wrong one again. Keep pulling the wrong tab. You can see I only have 8 katana. So this can be a very useful technique to building those up, because you can see I have a lot of Titans and Kingmakers from tournament wins, but no katanas. And I actually, in my mind, it goes kind of Kingmaker, Katana, Titan. Those are the 3 that I play those balls in, because the side spin, especially on a Titan for some of the later tours, if you have seen some of my strategy guides, tour 9, 10, and 11, I really prioritize side spin more than length. And you can see when I actually work through the holes, I lose very few holes to length. I get to almost every shootout. And it's not because I'm driving the ball down there farther than guys. It's because I'm doing what's necessary to get to the shootout. You don't need to force the issue past that point and potentially bring the rough, bring the bunker. You just need to play within your means and get the ball in play. So katana, in my opinion, very useful ball. Worth stocking up in for the tournament. So keep those tips in mind. And like I said, I just wanted to give you kind of my take on this ball. This is one of the best balls they've come out with in a long time. It is, you know, a specialty ball though. It's not going to be for power. Never pull these out. You know, I don't even pull these out in tour play. You know, I think you can win without needing to use these. I save these for tournaments and bettering my scores in those 3 scenarios that I mentioned at the beginning of the video for the par 3 hole-in-ones, the short par 4s, and the, you know, straight poured par 5s, where you can just lay it out in the fairway and then just go for the hole out. So those are my 3 instances that I use these balls for. And aside from that, I just inventory them and just keep them. I would never pull these out in tour play, because a tour play, you know, isn't going to make or break me. If I lose a tour match, you know, I can just win the next 2. I can win the next 10. Like one match isn't going to make the difference. It's not that big a deal. So keep all those tips in mind. Good luck with your tournaments. I will be doing some holes here momentarily for you guys, and be on the lookout for my future content. So good luck. I'll see you guys in a bit.